That is loud. Hello, everybody. Not that anybody's here, but hello. You know, 'tis fun. YouTube will see this. So, it's been a couple days. I am running on almost non-existent sleep because I don't sleep well when I have things I have to do and get up for in the morning. But I figured let's have some fun. Last we left off, we just gotten Kaine as a companion. Our sister. Are you good? Sorry, my cat is fooling around with the computer chair because I'm currently sitting on part of my desk at my computer. Good. My sister stayed where she's supposed to stay, and that's right, she's looking for something, isn't she? I think a melon?
Don't forget the melon.
Yeah, okay. I don't know where I can get one of those, so I'm just gonna continue the main quest and hope and pray that eventually I find one. So last we left off, I'm supposed to be going to the desert, I think. And Kaine is going to wait outside the gates because she doesn't come into the areas with the people. Which, honestly, I don't blame her. If I had the option to avoid people, I probably would pick it too. See, there she is. Look at her. She's so pretty. She, Naruto runs. But we're gonna give her a pass. Wait, there's stuff. I don't think I've been this way before. No, I have. I didn't go the way it wants me to go. Right. It's been a couple days. Sorry if I'm a little rusty. Gonna pick up everything I can find because I'm sure there will be a purpose, or at the very least, it's good money.
So, what's Facade like?
It's strange. Let's just leave it at that.
Stranger than a boorish young woman who battles monsters in her undergarments.
Let's go.
No, I think that was an understandable.
What is this? A fountain?
Mention.
It appears to be out of service. It appears to...
I could totally start friendly.
Look out!
Yeah, not friendly. Go away, I need to get the drops. I need the drops! This is not a time to cutscene, please. Okay.
Wait, they're leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I welcome that cutscene. I'm good with that. Okay, another one of the weird fountains. You know, not gonna lie, these look like graves, and I am uncomfy enough that I'm leaving. Map tells me to go this way. Wish I could have bought a map. What was the roll button again? There we go. Am I gonna get stopped?
The gate is sealed tight.
Well, great. Guess we're not getting in.
Well, we tried.
Where is she going?
오! 아니 가인의 같아! 킷! 와르라! 옮긴다!
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly.
Well, they knew you. That's enough.
A while back, I saved a local kid from a pack of wolves. Ever since, this town's welcomed me with open arms. Gotta be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited.
That would have been really helpful if you did, by the way. Like that, I love going into a place not knowing what the locals are saying of me.
The king lives in the big building. Figure out the rest for yourself.
What about you?
I'll stay here. I hate crap like this.
I don't know whether to thank you or wish you ill. I suppose a quick stroll about town is in order.
The language they use here is pretty crazy. So, good luck with that.
Thanks. I mean, you could come with us. No? Okay. Okay, so communication is not gonna happen.
What are they saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
You know it's pretty bad when the old book doesn't even know what they're saying. Let's save. And let's just see what we can do.
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
How do we even get there?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
Meaning you have no clue. Thanks, Vice. Always helpful. Well, I mean, communication problems don't always have to be a big issue. I feel like as long as you're good to them, they'll understand and be good to you. Be honest, I don't want to know what the sand does if I accidentally walk down there.
I
feel bad that I can't understand them.
Same.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture.
Come on, Vice, help me out already.
I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
Meaning he's not helpful.
アルテルアチ北在イーチンユリラテンアリクヨリ
Is that literally just Japanese? Because, like,
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
at this point. Okay, sand is
If
death.
only we could speak to the locals. I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the king's manor. We'll just have to suss out a route on our own.
I need to actually know where exactly I'm trying to go. You know, as someone who only speaks roughly 2 languages, this is pretty accurate. And kind of makes me feel bad because, yeah, this is exactly how it is. I do not understand. I got here though.
No entry, it would seem.
And after we finally made it all this way...
Hey, yeah.
This is pointless. Let us go back.
Not many games give... I kind of want to, but yeah, may as well. May as well. Game is telling you you can't do it, so may as well. But, like...
アルテルアチ北在
I am... frustrated. Oh, here's my good deed. This will get me through. I thought it was gonna cutscene.
Ho ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see.
Ah, great. The great game of charades.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king. But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous.
How does she understand us?
But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me.
That works.
Well, there you have it.
That works. It's just kind of encouraging me to learn sign language again. I should actually keep trying with that. This is an item shop. All shops and houses in the city must abide by the following rule. Rule 106. Do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
We have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Yes, that is the rule. Okay, I mean, makes sense.
Well, I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town.
アルテルアチ北在どうぞ取りし来るぞと
I really do love that although the game's in English, it has like I'm pretty certain that's Japanese, right? I'm gonna sound really bad if it's not. This is a Sans gift dock. Roll 115-017. You must view the town by ship before purchasing any items. Okay, you know, that's
Oh, come
that's
now.
reasonable.
What could
No.
possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
That's completely reasonable. I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Yes, I heard that we passed Rule 124.046 earlier this month. Holy shit. Okay, so it is Japanese. It was revealed that the residents of the Facade speak an original language that is meant to be gibberish from scrambled Japanese hiragana. Okay. That's cool. I knew it kind of sounded familiar.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
I would need a book of rules. I don't think this city's for me. Like, it's really pretty and really cool looking, especially how it's set up, but I do not think this city would be for me. This is a grocery. Rule 11034. You must live at a level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below?
Yes.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom. Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
Vice, she's given us a tour. Do you realize how rare it is to actually have a tour guide?
She's just following the rules, Vice.
No! I want to hear the full tour. This is her thing.
It would seem we are impeding progress.
I want the full tour. It's like in Fallout 4 when you get to Bunker City, whether you actually accept the tour for 5 caps or not. You take the tour, and then you tip. Especially if it's a child. And considering I have already died in the sand once, I'm accepting a tour. This is a strange thing store.
A strange thing store?
Yes, a store that sells strange things. So we've got surfboards, stop signs, random metal pipes, I think.
Such as?
I don't know. The things are so strange, no one is sure what they do.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
What else do we got in there? Shields, I think? Just random pipes. That place looked like where you'd buy weapons, though. Those are important. Well, we're back to the grocery store. Nope. Just gonna keep going. Okay, miss, where exactly are we going? Pelts? Okay, that makes hunting related stuff. That makes sense. This is a store that sells raw materials. We use these materials to make masks. Rule 12, do not neglect your mask. If you want to live here, you must have a mask on at all times.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that.
Not sure that's my style, but you know. At least you wouldn't have to worry so much about judgment. At least based on looks. This is a weapon shop. This concludes your tour of the city. Thank you for your patience. I will now guide you to the King's Manor.
Thanks.
These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose.
I mean, these seem... At least the ones we've heard so far seem relatively decent.
I don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
I'd be just worried about forgetting them. Because that's a lot. It's not so bad. Although I used to ask the same question, and then someone told me, rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. When I look at it like that, they don't bother me.
You're a good citizen, Fira.
I don't think we're going to be shopping from here very much, considering I can't understand them. I'm mildly worried about, you know, meeting the king and it just needing a translator the whole time. Fira doesn't... She doesn't need to do that. That's a lot. I think we've been around this city like 4 times now, at least. Also, why is it that Fira can understand and talk to us in, well, English, so to speak, but nobody else can? However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
Our king was stricken with a foul black illness and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
The Black Scroll.
This is the prince's royal advisor. He would know far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language.
It has not. It really has not.
I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
I'm really hoping that's true and it's not just, you know, like going to some foreign country and, you know, you've read the dictionary a couple times. So, I'm now fluent. Because that's definitely how that works. Vice, please don't fail me.
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at present. Okay, so Vice actually can, at least. Thank you for actually not being like that.
改てして足すおいく。
I would appreciate it if you come back another day.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
Fira's done nothing wrong. Like, she has given us a great tour. She has showed us around everywhere. She's been super helpful. Vice is just a very impatient book. I know it's not the most practical means of transportation, but honestly, it's kind of cool. Oh my gosh. Huh?
Slow down, I can barely... The person who saved me... Surely you don't mean Kaine?
Ah, I mean, that works out.
Kaine helps you? This foul-mouthed hussy?
Vice! That's so rude!
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
隊員だ。
Hey, did you hear the news?
回覧と有利星座隊員だ。
The prince is missing.
え？じゃあアルテルは喧嘩す要臨牛地ジンクル擬態さ。
What? Then we're in violation of rule 83-348.
What's going on?
Well, if you listen closely, the prince is missing.
回覧罪いたした。月体ぞと来たざって風切ちいさたいと。
The prince is gone, and according to the rules, we have to start looking for him right away. I'm not please do not make me read out every rule. I don't like reading out even just the numbers.
だざ、有利星一たざ。いらと近伝たんだより。
No, you don't get it. The prince went missing in the barren temple.
え？アルテルはゾンゾスチギュータタ。タラタイチ来る擬態さ。
What? But this rule states that only nobility may enter the temple. That means we can't go look for him.
優秀で。
But what about this rule?
アルテルは。
What about that rule? Okay, you know what? I'm on Vice's team now. These rules are a bit much.
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter. Now come, we should be off.
But as outsiders, technically, do we have to follow their rules? I'm going to save the prince. Okay, now we definitely have to step up.
フリーダ。
No, you can't.
エルパ枯れたい。
Have you forgotten about this rule? Oh, screw the rules. I'm with her. Kids get spunk. I like her.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
I mean, you're not wrong, Vice, but ouch. You don't gotta call me out like that.
だいらと。
But the only ones who can enter the temple are
I'm going too.
Well, it's 2 against 1, Vice. Sorry.
Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right?
No.
Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of do-gooders?
Because you had nothing better to do.
Let's move.
I love that this game so far is just Vice complaining. Like he's just so sick of our shit. Do I blame him? Not in the slightest. 'Cause yeah, I would definitely be in his position if I were in this kind of party. Let me show you the way. You'll need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. Can we have a map? I'd like a map. Or a guide that goes a little faster. Kinda just over here jump scaring me, it's fine.
It would seem we are impeding progress.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I stepped in front of her. At what point does this become really annoying ASMR? I will guide you through the desert. Please stay close to me. This is gonna end so badly. I'm gonna have to restart this like 5 million times, aren't I? If she just went the speed of either my walk cycle or my run cycle, we'd be fine. But it's like, I gotta keep running and stopping just to stay at her speed.
Beware the wolves.
What? If I can't protect this girl, I don't deserve to protect my sister.
This sand is too much. I can barely open my eyes.
The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
Do you even have a mouth? How does
She's got a
Fira
point.
deal with this?
She's got a
Perhaps
mask.
there is some manner of filter inside that mask of hers.
Should have bought one.
Keep a keen eye on your surroundings.
Fira sure is brave, isn't she?
For such a minuscule body, she seems to possess almost boundless stores of energy.
But she's so slow. But also somehow too fast. Yeah, this storm looks great on stream. It's just making the screen look gray. Could I instead have a map? I have coin. I will pay for the map.
Wolves!
Look out!
There.
Stay close to the girl now.
I can only stay as...
Stay
Where is
close
she?
to the girl now. This girl must possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
If they had reset me back to the start because I was too far away because I was fighting the wolves, I would have probably rage quit, not gonna lie. Like, stream over, it's just done. It's almost over. The Baron Temple is ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Okay, you can give me the temple map, but can you give me the map to the desert so that I can get back? No? Okay. This is as far as I can go.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, we'll go save your prince. Easy peasy. I hope we actually can save your prince. Because it's gonna be really awkward if we go in there and it's like, ah, yes, he is dead. Rip. My bad. Mostly because that's been an uncomfortable thing that has been happening quite a bit. So let's hope we actually find him. Okay. Sealed by mysterious force. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to go one at a time. This works for me. Following actions are prohibited in this room. Leaping
What was that
rabbits.
supposed to mean?
I like a good puzzle room. I'm here for it. I am here for a puzzle temple. O master of the trial, it is time to devote yourself to the next rule.
What a bother.
I
wonder
here.
what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
Oh, shush.
Good enough.
And what exactly does that
He is
mean?
an incompetent fool.
What did you say?
Did I just hear someone?
I think he's angry. Also, he sounds really young. Okay, what's the trial this time? What can I not do? It is a child. How dare you insult me? Bow down before me.
Where did you come from, boy?
Vice. I am no boy. I am the 93rd Prince of Facade.
Wait, seriously? But you're just a kid.
You're one to talk. You're hardly older than...
What?
What is this? Well, I think we still got some work to do. But he's alive. So... Okay. Following actions are prohibited in this room. Leaping rabbit, which I'm assuming is jumping, and stationary owl. So we can't stop moving?
Well, that was unusual.
Come on.
That's a...
Sorry. What?
Oop.
Now?
Guess we have to play by the rules.
Don't jump, but also don't stop. I need to know... Ah! Okay, that was my bad. Okay, so my intuition was right. I can't stop, but I can't jump. And I have to go. I can't actually sit there to think. Okay. Can I roll? This is gonna take me a minute. Does this count? No. Ah. So when in doubt, just go around the obstacles. I'm sure that was how that was intended to be solved. Kaine? Kaine? You gotta come through. Girl. The fuck you doing? Are you coming? Are we just... Kaine? Ma'am? Are you... Okay, bye. Bye, Kaine. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, she's back. Okay, stream. stream didn't crash, just the stream preview on my Twitch crashed. That was fun. I was so confused and worried something bad happened. Okay, so no running, no dodging, and no magic spewing bat is my favorite way to describe Grim or Vice. So slow and steady wins the race, I suppose.
God damn it! This shit's starting to piss me off!
Kaine!
She might be the bat.
What in the... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. Let me... I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here!
I assume we'll have to find her as well.
Yep.
She's so feisty. I love it. Okay, but I can stand still at least, so we're just gonna slow and steady walk her. Did it start to run? Can we walk behind it? This is gonna be irritating just because it has an auto run function. That's it. That is the only reason this is gonna irritate me. There's like no stop. Well, that worked. Oh. Maybe? Is this just gonna be a very long room because I'm gonna do it this way? Okay. Slow and steady. Maybe. Maybe not. Or not. This is a terrible room. Shit. How? How? I don't know how I'm supposed to get through this room. Can I just jump on them and just go like that? Because I would love that cheese. That would be great cheese to me. Oh, you exploded. I'm not taking my chances. I'm gonna go explode them all. No! No, it's back behind me. Okay. That doesn't work like that. Shit. I think I'm onto something. Why did I die there? I didn't run. Excuse me. I did that perfectly legit. Shit. It's because I can't go fast. I don't know how to do this room. I didn't hit nothing. Okay, that one did hit me. And that's a bad. Yeah, okay. That was just bad timing. I didn't run. Oh, I hate this. I don't want to have to look this up, but I want to look this up. Okay, no, I like a good puzzle room. This is not a good puzzle room. I like a good puzzle room. This is not a good puzzle room. Also prevents you from jumping. This does not prevent me from jumping. This from being dumb. That's the wrong button. So. The way to apparently get through this is this. The whole way. Because Remember what I said about bad puzzle rooms? That's a bad puzzle room. I don't like any of that. I will Is it a opinionated one? Is it potentially biased and potentially dumb? Yes. But fuck that room. That room was dumb. Have I got anything else? Okay, now give me a good puzzle. Give me a good puzzle. Give me a brain teaser kind of puzzle. Please? I don't like it already. Okay, so I can't block and I can't use magic. That's no big deal. That's no big deal whatsoever. I don't think that one was intended to be like that either. just a thought. I don't think I'm pretty certain these were supposed to be used for that. I wasn't supposed to just go through and just jump through it. But you know, is it this one? No, it's that one. Where there's a will, there's a way. And if I can cheese it by just jumping through the puzzle, I'm gonna do it. Like, if I can run and I can jump, I'm pretty much set. That's a lot. Okay, no dodge and no magic. Oh! Okay. Excuse me, I want this. See, like, if you give me the jump, I got this. Once again, pretty certain that's not how that was intended to be taken out. Oh, that's a lot. Do I gotta break all of them? Let me guess, no magic? Okay. Only magic.
This madcap barrage of rules shows no signs of slowing.
Easy, Vice. We need quiet or we're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folk certainly enjoy their bizarre customs.
I wonder what drove them to make such complicated rules.
Okay. Okay. No, I got this. I got this. I just need to be more aware of my surroundings. Oh, hello, friend. Welcome back to existence. Excuse me, I need to get through here. There we go. See? Easy clear. Have I been missing stuff? No, I haven't been missing. I see the shinies. I get the shinies when I see them. Kind of missing Kaine though. It's too quiet. Okay, you're an immediate jump. Good to know.
I hate being covered in sand.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would you?
I'm sorry, okay? Jeez. They're so mean to me. It was an accident. I didn't realize it would drop that quick. Oh, we're definitely at a halfway point at least. Mini boss? Boss? It's feeling kind of bossy. No dodging. Okay. But you know what I can do? I can still jump. Oh, and use magic. Now that I think about it, magic's probably the smarter option here. I just not gonna instinctually not hit there. Right trigger. Okay, they're being nice with the healing items, so that's kind of cool. I like that I did predict the fact that it was a mini-boss. Oh, lovely, I unlocked a tutorial. Excuse me? Oh! 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 Hi. Okay, you're not as scary as I thought. Oh, master of the trial, it is time to devote yourself to the next rule. I mean, it's working. I'm doing good. Getting through this place a lot faster than a Zelda dungeon, that's for sure. I kind of want to know what this is indeed thing. Do I just go? Just go seems to be the option. The world's really pretty. Like, you can tell there's a lot of work put into this. I have two friends that I knew, well, one friend, I suppose you could call her a friend, and one prince that I need to save, though do I really care to? I mean, to advance the plot, maybe, but he's kind of a brat.
What's this?
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Definitely not a boss.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
Well, there's the prince.
That
Oh,
mule
hello.
and child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
I gotta figure out what I need to hit. I need to hit the red.
What is this thing?
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Okay, this is fine. It's no big deal. We're just gonna let Vice take over. He's got this. MVP. Okay, that one's gone blue. It's only when they're red they can be attacked. So those are feeling rather targeted. That's not very pleasant. Okay, last round, and I'm guessing we're going speed running. Yup. We're just going full bullet hell. Yep, we're just gonna let Vice handle this. I mean, technically speaking, it is hitting the red. It's just not as frequently as it would be nice. So it's a slow and steady takedown. Okay, got rid of one. Rid of another. Okay, I was wondering how long I was going to be able to block like that.
How mindless.
That was a lot of blocking, so I was wondering when it was going to break.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
It's
Says
kind
the
of cool
talking book.
looking. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm guessing I don't want to be on the ground for that. Or in the way of that. I don't know what I'm supposed to hit there. Does the blue hurt? Nope.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Kaine!
I'm
I
gonna
was
kill the
waiting for
shit
her.
out of you! Now hold still and die already!
She's so angry. Okay. Should be able to manage this, right?
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Fuck off, book.
Her apparel is perfectly acceptable.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
And not working. My way makes it armless. This is a really cool boss.
This should prove interesting.
If I could hit. Okay. Because when in doubt, add some lasers. Yep. That hurt. I have this really bad feeling my block is not going to do much for lasers. I'm gonna let my magic recharge and use that because the bullet, as much as the bullets are nice, they don't seem to be terribly effective. Okay, time for more lasers, right? Can I get rid of it before lasers? So we've saved you, Prince. Are you gonna be nice now? Totally not a Zelda-ish reference at all. Prince,
ユリ、スサラとおたち。
my liege, have you any idea of the trouble we've...
カイザムセとペル。
Ah, the royal mask.
カイザム・デサラというと
Our people have suffered since the king's death.
シアトとウサトチ・ウレシグ
I was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations.
ツグ・コスキ・サオサラエオシエテキッタ
Trade has come to a halt. We lack food and water, and the people despair for it.
ペルアカイザン・アサキ
This mask is the emblem of the king.
カエサラト・ア・ヤーリアト・ルルタタユーリタサチ・ヨーリュ
With it, I can project a strong image to other lands, and our people can be prosperous once more.
カイラム。
My prince.
オシテ・キルタチ・エクグギリス・ あ、ガイ。
Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms.
ウカン。ヤーリ。カイザムアッチ。エテスレタダ。
Those are the words of the previous king, my father.
それで、カイザムチタレル。
And now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct?
チロンテクカイナム
Of
カイ
course.
ザムより
Hail. All hail the new king. He's a little young, but you know what? He'll grow into the position.
ウラ、ことさらタインタ。ゾスローであった。
I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all your hardships.
ベルアとカイザムセテ。鉄砂枠。
I swear by my new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. That's a big promise.
ゴレ。トルヨーリ。
Please, what is it that I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
And this is why he has main character energy. Because, man, that's how you get taken advantage of,
便
dude.
利探査クルタ。統合。
Nonsense. Speak your desire that I may see it done.
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I mean, do you blame him?
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
You're bringing in democracy. These rules have worked for these people for who knows how long. And you're trying to bring in democracy?
A splendid idea.
Yep. This is definitely going to go well.
ヨーリサロ
Very well.
エルパチスチタ
What? But my king, this cannot be.
ー。ペルアと
Our people have long memories.
ルトス。オ
We
ンチ
shall
ワ
never
クレタ。
forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times.
ペルアとタトだ。
Such is the way of the masked people.
アンダサンキトシチ。
And thus,
とヨーリュ。
and thus we shall grant your request.
エオーカイザム。サラトは教えてきった。
Still, that alone cannot repay our debt to you.
コスキ、ウカエテスレタだ。
Please accept this. You got a new sword.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
The young child, just to my left, that has just conveniently been here. Right?
ケワタタ。
Thank you, Fira. I am sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem. She's adorable.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
Doubt.
そうすんよ。
Ah,
ライ
the
ザム
foul,
で、いとちきた。
the foul disease that claimed my father's life.
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
ああ。で、図式たとだ。
I fear everything we tried ended in failure.
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
ウィンカレキッソと
Pardon me, but what are these sealed verses?
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
Well, technically it says that, yes.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
But often it's the best way it is passed down. Like, if you think about it, that's how all of our legends and everything was passed down. It wasn't because it was wrote down, it was told in stories. So, there's gotta be some truth.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
I don't think that last one exists. Just gonna put that one out there. If it does, that'd be kind of weird.
ヤーリスチタステックタイタ
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. That's cool. Technically speaking, you do not owe us that much kind of help. So I'm glad that we've been in kind of a chat area because my bitrate has like severely dropped right now. So I'm just going to give it a minute to see if I can get it to clear up. She does look to be improving, hopefully. I don't want to do too much because she doesn't look the greatest when I turn. She's a little pixely, but she's not too bad.
あと
One moment, please.
あこちしてすれ大佐
Can I ask you to visit us again? Sure, I mean, why not?
そんどとだちときて
To return as friends?
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again,
タク
Of course.
んとうちタク
Of course, thank you. I promise to be careful. Please do. I already have one child I have to worry about. I do not need more. And I got a sealed verse, so we are actually making progress. I probably won't use I kind of like what I've already got. Like, I know it's still just the base stuff, but I kind of like what I already got.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Too bad it's not like those other games with teleportation spells, right? Device. Bitrate's kind of ass. I'm sorry.
アルテルア地来たぜ血を連れき
In adherence with the rules, I will guide you. Where shall I take you? I want to go check out the Strange Things store. Because it had stop signs. And it's really weird, but like, why does it have stop signs? Plus, I want to waste a bit more time to see if my bitrate will look better. I appreciate anyone sticking by. Well, it kind of looks like as I cannot control it. My internet is garbage. And on a good day when the wind doesn't blow, it's slightly less garbage. So, can I actually buy something from you? Because I would buy a surfboard.
アルテルア地来たぜ明日うせたわるありがいそたいと
As per the rules, I am responsible for trading of strange and unusual goods, or when I actually have some on hand. You're gonna tell me you don't have any, don't you? Oh, come on!
アルテルア
I want a surfboard! Caution, poison gas. No. No parking? I don't know what that one is. Dude. Can I have the stoplight? Like, can I just have the stoplight? I want the stoplight. Okay, well, that was a bust.
アルテルア地
Should I have checked the weapon shop? Nah, I should be fine without it. I should check the general shop because it might actually have a map. Can I have... Go to the grocery store, maybe? As per the rules, I hereby engage in trading of food. Now, come in, marvel at my wonderful selection. You have melon, so oh my god, why is that so expensive? Why is that so expensive? I do it for my sister, but yikes. Okay, what do I have that I can get rid of? I don't know if these are going to be useful for something, so I'm not selling them. Probably don't need these. Probably don't need these. Right? I'm gonna keep the mutton. Okay, now I have too much cash. Can you take me to go buy would it be the material shop, maybe? I want a map. I have so much money now, though. What you need? I want a map. How do I get the map? Okay. Is it the weapon shop? No, you don't even have it. Also, should I just buy them both now? I'm not going to use them, but I'll collect all of them. Okay, I'm just gonna... I guess there's no such thing as a map for this place, so I'm gone. Toodles. I have a sister I need to return to, who's probably, like, suffering pretty hard, so... Nah, I don't even care. I don't even care. Kaine, let's go. Kaine, you coming? I just want a map, guys. I just want the maps. It drives me nuts seeing an unfilled map. Like, look at how bad this looks. What if I get lost in the desert or something? I'm sorry, Pupper.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
It appears...
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
boy. I'm not a kid, you know.
You're like 12.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go because I don't have a map. Like, is it down here? Or is this death? That looks like death. Can I take a boat home? In the probably sand river? This is why I like maps, guys. What am I doing? Stop turning. Okay, we were just like, oh wow, is that a fountain? And then we just went this way, right? Kinda just teleporting, it's cool. When you're that pretty, you got them powers. God, I want a map. I was so tired today, so I stayed home and hid in bed. I can still hear Devola singing from somewhere, though. Listening to her always makes me happy. So I get that we can't just pick up the whole lizard, because that would be weird, but like, are we just yanking off their tails? I deserve that. That got me somewhere. That got me where I needed to go faster, so I'll take it. I hope my sister was good and she stayed where she's supposed to be. I brought her melon. It costed me like a fortune for a damn gourd, but I got her melon. Happy sister, happy life, maybe? Wait. I forgot. Are you kidding me? Are you Okay, nope. Screw it. It gives you no indicator how long you have to wait. Gardening in this game is dumb. Because I did a good chunk of the main quest, and it was just like, nope, okay. No, it doesn't need water. So I go to the desert, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to do a little chunk here. And everything's dead.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
I got you a melon.
How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Which I'd like to remind you, for anyone who did miss the last stream, she is eating a fish. As far as I know, it is a whole fish that is raw.
Good.
By the way...
Can I cook the food now?
Are you gonna stay here today?
Yeah, I'll spend some time with you.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
I gotta be a good big brother once in a while.
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Story time? Can we read her a story or something? I hear a voice. I squint and I see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, and then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after another, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with a renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next words. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
I got you a melon.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona. I got your melon, Yona.
just
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
Those better be in the grocery shop here because I am not trekking all the way back to the
A
desert.
watermelon this time? Sure thing.
I should have bought one of everything anticipating this. That's my bad. Also, we're not going to talk about the fact we had the same dream. Hello? No?
Something troubling you, lad?
We had the same dream?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let's just not talk to our companions.
Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
I already read that one. Popola, we got, you know about these things.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil, dream, empty, dream, curse, Dream, 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 evil. Dream, dream, dream. I'm thinking dream might be important, guys. That might just be a keyword. I don't know. It's just a hunch.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
That's really convenient.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
What a letter, though. Should I go check the village, see if there's any quests? Or should we just continue to the main story? Because apparently there's quite a few side quests in the game. No, let's give it one more area and then we'll do some more side quests. Because I'm a little curious about, you know, this dream thing everyone keeps talking about. I feel it might be something that's pretty important. Friend. Bonk, bonk. This way? I mean, at this point, you guys are being obnoxious. Dirty bag. Okay. Cool. I'm good with more words of power. I should actually go through those. Nope. I should compare my weapons first. So you're 112. You're still better. Okay, you guys need upgrades. We could potentially do that at some point too. Guard resist, that's not... No, these are fine for now. MP recovery would... I'm actually gonna go with... Which one is this one? This one's the evade. I'll keep these. Should I try something different? Should be good for now. Oh. Don't mind me just hitting all the wrong buttons. Do I have a map? Oh, it's pretty here. And kind of spooky. Yep, this is... I mean, to be completely honest...
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm...
Sorry, Vice. I,
certain of
haven't
it.
stayed in a bit.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Hello, sir.
Beware.
Yup.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
You know, I was feeling uncomfy before, but this is...
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
And you have a huge text box. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
Oh no, we got cursed with a narrator who won't narrate.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Charlie and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Charlie's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the Death Dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
I just love the fact that they actually are interacting with the narrator. It's great. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Charlie had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village. You were the very first person I talked to, so this is not going to go well.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Uh-oh. Charlie and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. This was the very first conversation I had, so I speed running this Death Dream thing.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to stir his pride, or sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Charlie like a contagion. Wait, said Charlie suddenly. Did someone say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with a renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice, suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into its head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Charlie's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of paper from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Charlie. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across the lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect the people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I've realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Charlie nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, Charlie said, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Charlie to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my God, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he cried out the departing forms of Charlie and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Charlie slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Charlie's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours later, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. The moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he had been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Charlie to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Charlie snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Charlie leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Charlie slapped his hand over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Charlie could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Charlie's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. I'm not making these noises. It's bad enough I am literally reading a story. I am not making bug noises. My throat is killing me already. I am not meant for this. As the insect's symphony dimmed another decibel, Charlie began to detect patterns in the sounds. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One with it is lacking, two with it is ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I'll leave it to you to answer. Of course you will. Thanks. So glad that it's the book, thing of knowledge kind of thing. The book is leaving the riddle to the human. One with it is lacking, two with it is ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh, I have an option. Okay. I mean, technically the second one does work. I think it's a secret, but technically the second one does work. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Charlie sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest overgrowth parted before Charlie like a rippling wave opened a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Charlie moved on with a new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth and gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Charlie after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Charlie picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I'm just going to say, if I had known that this was going to be so text-heavy, I would have put it off a bit longer. This is hard on the throat. I don't think this is the job for me. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I finish. What am I? That's sunlight. Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Charlie grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? A bird. bird. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. The sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Charlie, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small Sorry. It finally got to me. Too many words. Brain went too fast. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Charlie walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Charlie, but before he could get any farther, the cloaked man held a hand up and began to speak. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Charlie tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems he must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Charlie. Well, at least it's an easy one. I'm really glad I'm decent with riddles. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Why is a demon and an angel an option? Also, this is a very classic riddle. I can appreciate that. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Charlie. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a vision of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now, you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Charlie watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Charlie and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Charlie's and pumped it so furiously it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Charlie withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Charlie filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Charlie cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Charlie and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. I mean, he's not wrong. Have you forgotten, continued Vice? It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breathing slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. This is the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Charlie shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, we did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, and then glanced at Charlie and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life might take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wiry smile crossed his lips. You should... No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is the home to a powerful magic known as the Sealed Verse. Charlie and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this certainly is a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Charlie mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle, and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a vision of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Charlie tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Charlie gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
I could say the same. I am glad we are back to actual voice acting. 'Cause that was a lot of talking.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtain the sealed verse. Obtain the dark execution magic. Dark executions. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Okay, I'm gonna take a short break because I don't know if you guys can hear, but my voice is kind of scratchy right now.